Bihar as Bihar goes to polls. CNN News 18's Payal Mehta has spoken to the former Union Minister Smriti Irani on women empowerment and the promises made by the Mahagathbandhan in the run-up to the Bihar elections. Listen into this exclusive conversation.
Smriti ji, how can you be left behind from Bihar with the focus being so much on women? But are you really surprised the language that Rahul Gandhi has really used, calling PM a Nautanki?
I don't think that there can be a proper definition given to the depths of depravity that the opposition and especially the leader can sink to. I believe that Prime Minister Modi has kept a very sustained focus on issues of development as it behoves his office. I also believe that when it comes to the issue of development and especially security for women, there is not much that the Mahagathbandhan can speak about, given that there has been a raj of not only dehshat but also dard. I can much understand why then the Congress party leadership would personally attack incessantly the Prime Minister of India.
The government has decided to give 10,000 rupees into the account of women to empower them financially. The opposition is calling this revedi. How will you explain it to your friends in the opposition saying this is financial empowerment and not a freebie?
The women of India under Prime Minister Modi's leadership managed to open bank accounts under Jan Dhan Yojana, and the amount of accounts opened surpassed 23 crores. That is not hidden from any citizen of India. The fact that so many women were unbanked is not an issue that possibly the opposition felt was important enough for them to reflect on. The fact that Mudra, which was not a gendered financial scheme, but ended up giving sustained financial collateral-free support to over 300 million women who wanted to start their own small businesses, and the success given that the NP of women-owned accounts has been far less as compared to men, is something possibly the opposition doesn't want to discuss. And that is why it's not surprising that when Prime Minister Modi and the NDA wants to support Ajivika for women in Bihar, the opposition will not support such a stand. The fact that this money has been given as seed money is possibly beyond the understanding of opposition. The possibility of them getting now post the election 2 lakh rupees from the NDA government is beyond the scope of understanding of the opposition, which forever wanted women to be financially, socially dependent on them so that they could be leveraged by the opposition as a vote bank.
In Maharashtra, in Mumbai, we say kanpatti pe banduk rakhna. यहाँ पे प्रधानमंत्री ने बोला है कि there is katta which has been kept on the head of the RJD to make sure that they adhere to Congress demands. Is that also surprising to you? Because they kept...
Not at all. I think that the bonhomie which was faked between these opposition leaders came to a fruition when the opposition was to decide a CM phase. That there was much hesitation, that there was a push and shove which was more than obvious in the opposition ranks, that there has been a missing Congress leadership when such pronouncements are made, and no vehemence on behalf of the Congress leadership with regards to the face of the opposition that is aspiring to be on the Chief Minister's position. That speaks volumes unto itself.
Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge says Pradhan Mantri झूठ बोलने के सरदार हैं.
I think that they depend on such slurs and such insinuations, for they have genuinely not much to speak on issues of development. When you recall the RJD government's, I think, rule, in fact, for the lack of a better word, the misrule of the RJD with the support of the Congress party in the state of Bihar, what could possibly the Congress leadership talk about? Why would they be in a position where they speak about the fact that yes, they had power at the center, yet they choose not to build infrastructure in Bihar, that they had power in the center, yet they choose not to extend financial support to women in the state of Bihar, that yes, the Congress had power at the center, yet chose not to build the number of ITIs, not to build the number of medical colleges, not to build the number of engineering colleges that have been built in Bihar under the NDA rule. So given that there is not much they can speak about their agenda when they had an opportunity to serve the people of Bihar, it is but natural for the Congress leadership to attack the Prime Minister personally.
Tejashi Yadav has yesterday said no matter what Prime Minister Modi does, if he compares the work done by Lalu Prasad Yadav, Prime Minister in 7 births will not be able to do even 10% or 1% of Lalu.
I completely agree that the Prime Minister can never match the criminal record of the RJD. The Prime Minister can never be accused of a crime, and the Prime Minister will never be not only accused but also found guilty of a crime. So if the comparative is a crime that was unleashed by the RJD, then I'm obviously stating that the Prime Minister of this country will never measure up on the benchmarks of crime that has been set by the RJD.
My final question to you: just this morning, Tejasvi Yadav has come out and said that he's sure that he's going to become the Chief Minister. He's announced his agenda. If he wins the election, becomes the Chief Minister, what his first agenda is going to be? Your response in one
The
sentence.
fact that he has to do it solitarily speaks volume.